Okay, we're going to do a basic voltage drop test now. This is a circuit that one of the students designed when we were doing circuit design and soldering work. It is a series parallel circuit. I'm going to go ahead and turn the power on. And so what you see is we have one bulb that burns very bright, and then the other two are just really dim. So we should be able to see that on our meter as we're doing a voltage drop test. Voltage drop is used to tell you how many volts each load device is using. It can be very handy in doing testing. It even helps test wires like going to your starter. If you have high resistance in a starter wire, your car may turn over slow, and you could do a voltage drop test from the battery down to the starter to see how many volts you're actually losing in that main wire. So to do this, we're going to set our meter up in the voltage DC scale. It's more than 2 volts, but less than 20, so we're going to go to the 20 volt scale. Black lead goes into the common port, and then my red lead is going to go into the volt, ohm, and hertz port on this meter. Since we're testing voltage, we want to be in the voltage port. Okay, now I'm going to go right away and check and make sure my meter is actually going to be reading. So I'm going to go positive and negative, and I've got 12.19 volts. So that's good. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and do a voltage drop test. So I'm going to go right here to this load device and go on one leg to the other leg, and we're going to see my voltage drop across this bulb alone is 9.71 volts. Now we only started with 12.19, so this is getting a lot of our voltage. That's why these two bulbs are so dim. We have very little voltage left for them. So let's go ahead and check this one. 12.42. And one thing that we know is if this is a parallel circuit, that is going to be divided amongst those two bulbs. And so if I check it, it's going to be the same voltage here. And so that's why those bulbs are so dim. But that is a voltage drop test. It looks a lot like a resistance test. The difference is voltage drop has to be performed in a live circuit. If I wanted to do resistance, I would have to deactivate the circuit, switch my meter to ohms, and then actually go to each device, and you can check the devices that way for resistance.